What an interesting ride. I don't know if I mentioned it yet. I don't know if I noticed yet last time I recorded a video, but this fucking position, maybe when I learn it, I'm more comfortable with it, and I'm more comfortable where I can fly through it and not fuck up. It won't be like this. But right now, well, maybe also, honestly, if we just got a warehouse person and got him trained up and shit, I would have that entire amount of time off of me, and I'd have a lot more time to do what I'm supposed to be doing. But oh my God, there's so much to do. I fully 100% understand why one of the guys that's been there for 9 years said, fuck hiring one person, hire 3 people for that shit. There's so much. And he's fucking right. It's crazy how much stuff there is to do there. And if you're rushing, you're gonna fuck up. And guess what? When you fuck up, the fix, the correction, takes a lot longer than originally. But if you go slow enough, where you make sure to catch everything when you're new anyway, well, god damn it. Ew, where did this come from? How long's that been there? There's a bottle of Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper. I haven't drank one of those in a long time. I wonder if Beth said it there. But if you fucking go slow, you're never gonna get everything done, honestly. There's so much. And there's probably, let me see. Well, I guess it's not terrible. There's probably only 7 or 8 really, really different things. What? Shut up. I didn't mean the electric vehicle mode. Oh, I was barely touching the gas. Electric vehicle mode disabled. Excessive acceleration. It's probably because the air conditioner's on. If the air conditioner wasn't on, it would probably have let me do that. Unless the EV mode is just for crawling through the neighborhood to get home and be silent. Not wake up the baby or, you know, sneak in so your parents don't hear you or whatever. So I always thought like my sexual partners before I met Beth, I thought it was like 15. Like Beth was, or maybe it was 13, 15, something like that. Which I met her when I was 25. So I'd been sexually active. I'd been sexually active 9 years at that point. So almost 2 people a year, almost something like that. But the reality is, half of the, like, I'd be with like Susan for 8 months or whatever it was, and then I fuck like 3 or 4 people in a rather short time, and then I get with Christy, and I was with her for a year, a little over a year, and then I fucked like 8 people, and then I was with Megan for a year or whatever, and then I was with Then I was with, I think I only fucked like 2 or 3 people between Megan and Jamie. And then I only fucked like 1 or 2 people between Jamie and Beth. But I was like, so I need passive income. I had someone that I used, so I'm a people pleaser, okay? I please people. Why I didn't turn left there, I don't fucking have any idea. I need to turn left there. Oh, I know why. I'm gonna try this. That's right. I want to try this. I'm gonna go to Baseline, then turn left on Priest, and then try and get on the 60 there. Because when you're going down the street southbound on Priest to get on the 60, it usually takes like 3 red lights. But there's never anybody coming up the north way. So I'm gonna try that. A little extra driving, but not really. Yeah, it's extra. It's probably about 500 meters more, I think. But anyway, kilometer more. But anyway, I hate freedom units from driving. Meters and kilometers make a lot more sense to me. I can see that. I can plot that out ahead of me. Quarter mile, I don't know what the fuck that is. I fucking can't. I've never really gotten down a mile and a quarter mile before. 1/8 of a mile, never, fuck that. Never did. But anyway, so something I used to do a lot. Like I'd be talking to someone, they'd be like, I really need to get off. Like, can you help me? And they're not talking about like physical. I'm like, oh, whatever. What? I'd say, well, whatever. What kind of situation you want? And they'd just throw a random, blah blah blah, dinner and fucking the alley or whatever. And I'd fucking write out a whole ass story. And usually by the time I wouldn't even, be to the conclusion of where I was going with it, fucking and all that. And they'd be like, thank you, I finished already. All right, cool. That's what friends do, right? Help each other get off. That's how I understood it. I'm so confused. What did I turn on? Baseline. Could I just turn on here and go on the 60? I guess. Is it open? I know getting off on Baseline's closed, right? Well, it says 60. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I've never tried this. I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, so one of those people I've gotten off probably 30 or 40 times over the years with just telling them stories. They're like, hey, so if you do this, I'll get a kickback or whatever, and you can make, whatever, a month or a year or what? No, a month. A few hundred a month. Just writing sex stories. I was like, okay. So I decided I was going to, I thought about, never mind. So I figured I'd just start with the people I fucked. And then, well, I wrote a list of everybody I fucked, and then everybody who's wanted to fuck me, like, well, I'll fuck them in the stories, you know, just because that's what they wanted. I was right, Niggly. Only 30 minutes? Oh, you want me to go on the 202? Shit, that makes sense. But I'm not. Two minutes slower it is. Alright, so anyway. So I wrote down all the people I fucked and I spread them out. Giggity. I did spread them out, didn't I? Giggity. I spread them out and I did it on a spreadsheet. And I spread them out on those sheets. Hey. And then because those are my markers in my life. Those are markers I remember. And then I started going through, you know, all right, before them, during them, after them. You know, who did I meet? When did I meet them? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about her. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta raise my number by like 8. I'd forgotten about a lot of encounters that were just kind of unexpected. Some parties, some shit that happened in parties. I never included the person, and I should. When I was at a party and this chick had been hitting on me all night, and I'm not interested. And then you know, everybody was sleeping. You know, it was one of those several day parties where people would crash at night and all that shit. And I'd never counted it, but I need to. I probably came. I don't know. I was asleep. I had gone to sleep. You know, drank a shitload, gone to sleep. Woke up the next morning, my pants off, under a blanket, my pants were off, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? I don't remember this at all." Like, why would I take I mean, I guess maybe I get boners and my pants are in the way and I just want to get rid of them. Maybe that happened. I don't know. So one of my buddies, I was like, hey man, did you see where the fuck are my pants? And like, he pointed. I'm like, why are they over there? Like, well, you fucked what's her name? I'm like, no, I did not. He's like, well, that's funny because she was right. She was riding you and you had your hands on her hips and you were fucking her from underneath. Looked like you were fucking her to me. And I was like, what the fuck? So my best guess is, like, she saw I had like a boner in my dreams because, you know, morning wood, whatever, is not just in the morning. So I often wear shorts that are, you know, elastic waist and shit. So you can pull them off, no problem. So I guess she just, I don't know. Maybe she came down there and was fucking with it, and I woke up and started fucking with her, and it just happened. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't mentally there. I have no memory of it. All I know is I woke up, my pants were off, and after he said that, you can kind of feel it. I was like, oh, there's like crusty, you know, you had sex and didn't clean up all over my midsection. So I never count that, but I guess I should, because I know there was no condom involved. There were no condoms in that house. How do I know that? Because fucking did happen after the conversations. They don't have any condoms. Nobody has any condoms. My turn signal's on. You just keep getting closer and closer. That sounds like a you problem, buddy. You gonna ride my ass real hard, buddy? You gonna pull my hair too, buddy? Go around me to the right, you can. That thing goes on for quite some time. But anyway, my number was way over 15. There's a camping thing I totally forgotten about. There was like 8 or 9 of them before I met Beth that I've totally forgotten about. I never include them. Oh God. But anyway, and I was walking around work, so I'm pretty sure I've gotten everybody that I've actually had sex with. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten everyone oh no, I didn't. I forgot. I thought of one today I didn't write down. Everybody where there's foreplay involved. Do I give a fuck? No actual sex. Not that anyone's fucking keeping track, but I mentioned being with Megan. That was just dating. We didn't actually have sex. I was always resentful. Like, why did I, was that my fault? Was that her fault? I don't understand. She just didn't want to because she was saving it for someone awesome. I know she never fell in love with me. I get it. And then as I got older, I realized, how many times were you like doing stuff to her, getting her off, and she asked if you had condoms? Dumbass. If you would have had a box of condoms, she would have broke my dick off in her. I know. I know now in hindsight. Whatever. Why did I never get a box of condoms? I say box because I fell in love with her hard. Like hard. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I ever got over her. That's my bad. I fucked that up top to bottom. That was my bad. That was all me. But no, I'm saying if I would have needed a whole box. Because if I would have fucked her worse, I would have my feelings probably would have been even more crazy. That was the problem. And I would have never wanted to stop. I probably would have gone through 4 condoms before my dick even got soft. I'm not joking. I'm not fucking joking. I'm not joking. Anyway. Oh shit. Not allowed to yawn. Venus gets in front of me. So once I got through that, I started adding everybody I wanted to fuck, whether it was people that were like, even if it was people that I just like, my brain would fixate on, like, God, I cannot believe how goddamn amazingly beautiful they are, even though there was no fucking chance. Didn't like me, that happened. There's people I could not, get out of my head because of how goddamn attractive they were, that I wouldn't talk to because I knew they didn't like me. But it doesn't, they're still flawless. Maybe not flawless, but a couple, like one in particular, was in my head for like 4 years. 4 years easy. No shot. I don't know, there's no way, I never told anybody. Like, there's just no point. It's just impossible. But goddamn, my fucking dreams, my fantasies, for sure. But like, I've never really have I ever had an infatuation, like a crush on a star, like celebrity shit? maybe Helen Hunt. Some people think that's weird, but back in the Mad About You days, god damn, she was great. I feel like there was a movie she was in around that time that I watched like 20 times. But she's the only one I can think of that my brain would just be like, hey, let's think about her. It's like, I'm busy, fuck off. No, think about her smile. Like, leave me alone. Shit like that. Maybe, not really. Helen Hunt for sure. I was gonna say, Angelina Jolie. Because of Laura Croft. It was kind of a bummer because the way her costume, the way her outfit was for that role, it made her body like 900 times better than it actually is. She's still hot. She's still fucking beautiful. That's everybody knows. But and I've seen Gia. I know. I've seen what she looks like naked, naked. She's still amazing. That Laura Croft shit was next level, even for her. But yeah, Helen Hunt's about it. It's the only person I can think of that I remember popping in my head randomly a lot over a long period of time. That's a celebrity. Really. And she's not like, I wouldn't imagine if you questioned 2,000 people that are my age, I wouldn't imagine her name would come up at all. Because I don't think she's the type that people would think of like that. Something about her, I don't know. Sandra Bullock I don't know how to say her last name. Sandra Bullock for a bit. Something about her too. She makes this noise in all of her movies. I can't, that's a terrible imitation. It's so fucking hot. I don't know why. But yeah, there are some people in real life that my brain would just holy shit drool over. Oh, I did come this way. Even though there's a car accident up here, I'm a fucking retard. I don't know which way I thought it was going to take me. Fuck. 13 kilometers at 4 miles an hour. This is going to be fun. So anyway. Oh, there's some people I should add. So there's this thing, people talk about the friend zone isn't real, the friend zone isn't real, the friend zone isn't real. Yes, it is. And if you don't think it is, you're a goddamn idiot who has no life and has no exposure to anything. Ever. Not even the sun. Anyway, there's been several people in my life that pretty good friends, and they're like, listen, I want a bone. That's a direct quote from one of them. And I'm like, okay, so fuck somebody. And she's like, no, I mean, I want to fuck you. And it's like, oh, I can't? Like, why not? How did I get out of that one? Like, I love you, but I don't want to. Like, I'm not attracted to you like that. I'm sorry. Like, you're awesome and shit. I think I fucked her mouth one night, though. Honestly. I think I did. Actually, yeah. After that, a long time ago. She's dead now, so it doesn't count, right? But I know she had the hots for me for a long time. She's why I got into that group of friends to begin with. Because she wanted some of that shit. I don't know what that car just did next to me. I thought they'd get in front of me and between me and this Audi. But instead they said, Audi! And got behind me. One of her friends. So I didn't know this, but that whole group of friends wanted to fuck me. And I didn't know they were all friends. They never talked about each other. And I found out later they never talked about each other because they all had different routes. Because we were all in each other. I don't know if it wasn't that small of a town, but we all had exposure to each other one way or another through school or work or friend circles, or other jobs, or other friend circles, or one of them I hung out where they worked, friend circles, because of someone they worked with I was friends with. I did not know the four of them knew each other until much, much later. But this is my wife. She had met me 5 years before I met her, whatever. We had met prior and I didn't know. That's a Porsche. That's a Porsche. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's a Porsche. We had met years before because somebody that we wanted to fuck me. We wanted to fuck for a long time. But anytime I was single, she was in a super committed relationship. And then anytime she was single, I was in a super committed relationship. And neither of us, we were never really... Oh, we had a chance though. What happened there? Oh, she was on the rag. I wonder why we didn't ever make that happen at that period of time when she was done. It's because we didn't have the internet. I didn't have the internet. She didn't have the internet. Somebody didn't have the internet yet. I don't think I had the internet yet. We had the internet previously, but I lived on my own at the time, and we hadn't got the internet again, or no computer or something. Just a phone. Man, that period of time. Way before cell phones. Like, we had instant messengers and the internet, and ICQ, and bulletin board systems and all that shit. But if all you had was a phone at the time, you didn't exist in any of those worlds. But anyway, damn. Yeah, I'd been to visit her. I went with Bill to go visit her, and we went in there. Then we took her and we went to one of her friends' houses. She had to go get something, which is a lie. She did not need to go get something. She wanted to show us off to her friends because they talked about us. She talked about us. They never met us. They wanted to meet us. She took us over there. Little did she know that I would bump into her friend and, fuck her for 15 years, whatever. No big deal. I found that out. I was like, sucked on your friend's titties once. She's like, yeah, I think we've all sucked on those titties. she had nuts. She had banging titties when she was like 14. She was one of those 14-year-olds with giant titties. Like perky too. They were awesome. And yeah. Anyway. Yeah, by the time I met Beth, that friend was already like engaged and getting married and shit. Probably, Beth and I probably would have fucked her. So I'm pretty sure Beth and them all did that shit anyway. Because they were a very bisexual group of friends there. So many stories. Actually, I've seen some videos out of that group of friends. There's this one chick in their group. She didn't have massive titties, but she had like the best tits out of all of them. Like shape and size and nipple, everything about them. They were attached to a complete psycho, which is not really her fault, arguably, because she dated a dude that, like, she had these knife marks all over her and shit. Dude was nuts. Fucked her up. She was in love with him, so he fucked her up. Shit was all fucked up. But anyway, yeah, that dude was fucked. I wonder if that guy's even still alive. And the funny thing is, whenever I don't remember her name ever. I think I do now, but normally I try and think of her. I can't remember. I'd be like, who was your friend with the best tits and the knife marks? And Beth would just say, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. It's not funny, but it's funny. But it's not funny. If this lane goes away, I'm smacking somebody in the mouth. That's what I should do. What'd that say? Love God, love people? Why are you going to put something so dark on a dark surface? Okay, I had like 2 seconds to read that before it all blurred back together. And I've got pretty good glasses. I got pretty good eyes in the daytime. I had such a huge crush on the redhead manager at Toys R Us, Sarah. God, I had a crush on her. In fact, the coworker I fucked there a lot, I thought about Sarah a lot when I was fucking her. That's not rude though, because we weren't like having I was just a stand-in dick. It's not my fault. Oh, it says Warp 8, that's what that says. I was just a stand-in dick. She was with a dude that she I was the dick and her fiance was the wallet. So, and it's not even my fault. It's not my fault. And to explain why it's not my fault, let's let Erik talk here for a second. he moved in his brother to watch her because he didn't trust her after him busting her and I together. Every night he worked for months. So then what happened? Well, then he caught them fucking because she was fine. She could fuck like crazy. God damn. She taught me a lot. Or we taught each other a lot, honestly. We figured out a lot of shit. There was a lot of fucking over a lot of hours, a lot of days in a row. A lot of fucking. Anyway. This road could be louder. The fuck? I really think they made this road really loud just to offset the strip back there that they said was, quote, quiet road test, unquote. No, that just sounds normal back there. This is bullshit. This is real loud bullshit for no reason. 41, we almost there? 2 exits, all right. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Whoever built this road should apologize to our ears. Yeah, that was another thing I realized recently. Speaking of, you know, I thought one thing and it was really something else. One of the summers I fucked like 8, or one of the periods in between girlfriends where I fucked like 8 people, I thought I was just the shit because I fucked one person and then we fucked a lot for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then her friend called me and was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, her friend's pretty hot too. So I fucked my way through a lot of this group of friends. And I was like, man, this is horrible. Like, are they gonna be mad or something? No, they planned that shit. That was just them. Like, this dick is awesome, you gotta try it. And I didn't realize that shit for a long time. And I still talk to a couple of those. Like, you know, one of those people you talk to once in a while and hey, how you been doing? Shit like that a couple times a year. And one of them, I was like, hey, remember this? Remember that summer we met? She's like, sure as hell do. I'm like, yeah, I bet you do. So, and I told her like my perception of it, and she's like, oh, you're so cute. I'm like, fuck off. Just fuck off. She's like, oh, you thought you were a player. I'm like, no, we just all wanted to have fun with that ride. Or whatever she said. What did she say? It was something stupid. Because, you know, it's someone I know, so of course they're going to say something stupid. I need to find a fucking ATM. Oh, good. Nope, not doing that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm always giving Chase Bank my fucking money. Oh, good, turn left here? Sure, we'll get on that. That's not happening. Can I turn left in this fucking church? This is that Mormon one. I think we were out doing an adventure with Lily and fucking I saw this thing off the highway. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, we're gonna go look at that. And we came and looked at it. She was not interested. She wanted to go home. Another one on the list is people that I should have fucked and I could have fucked, but for some reason, like, I passed up on a lot of people that I knew wanted to fuck, and I don't know. I had Lutheran bullshit, like, oh, you can't just have sex with everybody you want to fuck. You know, you can't just fuck everybody. But there's a lot of people I really wanted to fucking, I should have. My number would be at least 50, which I know is not amazing compared to some people, but it might have been. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know how many people share good partners with their friends. So who knows? If I would have fucked one person, I might have ended up with a few of their friends over time. Multiplied times however many people I passed. There is one I would like to. I don't know what she looks like now, but if I could go back in time, I would have had fun with her. Because she invited me over to help with. I don't even remember what subject it was. I wasn't very good at it, but she was hot and I was, single, and I was interested. I'll try and help you, sure. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't see it coming either." Now I get it. Now for sure. Now it makes perfect sense. But at the time, she was like, I've got a lot of homework to do, so I'll be busy. So if nobody fucking answers the door, just come in, because I'll be home. And if nobody else is, it doesn't matter. Just come in. And I was like, all right, whatever. So nobody answered, of course. The door was unlocked, like she said. And I looked around. I couldn't find her. I went upstairs. She was in her room. And she was fucking herself with a large object, we'll say. A large phallic object. Large. I mean large. I'm not talking like, oh my God, it's 8 inches long and, thick as a fucking, I don't know. No, it was very big. Like, my fist is probably about the similar size. I could have fisted her for fun. I could have fisted her. I want to fist somebody. I've never fisted anybody. She was into that shit. Anyway. I saw in the door, I saw what was going on in there, and I was like, that's way too much for me. I was rather virginal. Like, I'd been with one person legit. I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. And I was like, nope, I'm out of here. Fuck that. I don't even know. And it was made of wood, so I was like, is she in there getting herself splinters? Like, I don't even know what to do with pussy splinters. I'm gone. I'm out. I don't think she even knew I was there. She was very busy. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Yep, I'm out. I'm gonna go. Shit. If it were me now, I'd be like, I don't know, it's that kind of party. Like, any other holes, you want me to stick something in some other hole? Let's go. I can help. I'm a handyman. I enjoy using tools with and on people. But anyway. I did not know that you could stretch pussies out like crazy. I didn't know about vaginas. I knew nothing. Now I know that was no issue. But that's fine. What do? Sound like Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Bye. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. I need TP for my bunghole. That's what I heard. Mr. Clean, I need TP for my bunghole. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. What the fuck is that? That's garbage. Is that a goddamn gas station, homie? Oh, that's a BMO. I could have... Bowel movement operation, lol. Ballsack. Come on, Ballsackians. Fuck. I was gonna turn left, but that says right turn only up there. I'm not doing that. I need to turn left. So I'm gonna try this other exit up here. Oh. That was weird. All of this is fucked. You fucked up that turn, buddy. Really, brain? Is that what we're singing? Little dumper in little shorts. Okay, brain. Calm down, buddy. What's that red sign say? Cop a squat on my tent, bitch. Should have gone down one more, a little bit more further, a little bit more further. Are you doing a U-turn, buddy? You must be. So there's this YouTuber I know nothing about. I don't know anything about him. I guess they're weird. Hey, brother. Weird shit like that. Weirdo. And I guess it turns out he did like twink porn a million years ago, whatever. Gay, like twink. Well, of course, that's what twink porn is. There's a bunch of video of him dressed up like a girl and sucking dicks and whatever. In diapers or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know anything about him. I don't know whatever. But I guess the internet was just going up his ass. Which apparently he likes all weekend. I don't know. It's like, dude, he did an OnlyFans. Who gives a shit? But they were really dunking on him and trolling on him and shit. Like hard. Jermaine Necker. Higley. Monica. Is it Walgreens? That's a Walgreens? Huh. Okay. I got $80. Can I get a lap dance? Will you suck my balls? Oh, shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky, worm tits. Damn, white car, damn. You got fucked up. There's a Sonic. Let's just look at that. Is that a Beamer? That's pretty. That's awfully pretty. That even has a BMW fucking wind sun visor. Boy, oh boy. Feeling sick? Fuck off. Feeling sick? I bet you are, you sick bitch.